What if I told you that the fastest way to raise your consciousness and shift your reality isn't something you need to learn, buy, or even search for? It's something you're already doing right now. Hidden within the simple act of breathing is a power so profound that it's been revered for centuries by ancient masters, yet suppressed by modern distractions. Right now, forces around you profit from keeping you unaware of this truth, chaining you to stress, fear, and limitation. But here's the catch. If you don't learn how to use this hidden power, you could stay stuck in a cycle of missed potential and unfulfilled dreams. You can close this video now and let life keep happening to you, or you can take the next few minutes to unlock the secret to transforming your reality, starting with your very next breath. Most people don't think twice about their breathing. It's automatic. Just another background function of being alive. But what if you could turn this unconscious act into the key to everything you've ever wanted? You see, your breath is more than just oxygen and carbon dioxide. It's energy, vibration, and life itself. Throughout history, spiritual masters have known this truth. They've used their breath as a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, between the seen and the unseen. The question isn't whether this works, it's whether you're ready to use it. Think about this. Every major spiritual tradition points to the breath as sacred. In ancient India, yogis practiced pranayama, the control of breath, to align their bodies and minds with the infinite. Tibetan monks mastered tumo breathing to withstand freezing temperatures and unlock states of inner warmth and clarity. Even Taoist sages saw breath as the pathway to balance and harmony, connecting the body to the Tao, the ultimate source of all creation. These weren't just rituals. They were tools for transformation, used to break free from the ordinary and touch the extraordinary. But here's the thing. They didn't just stumble upon these techniques. They understood something fundamental about life. Breath is energy. In the East, they call it prana or chi. It's the life force that flows through all things, animating the universe. When you breathe consciously, you're not just pulling in air. You're drawing in energy, aligning your vibrations with the pulse of creation itself. That's where the magic happens. That's where transformation begins. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes with your emotions? When you're stressed or anxious, it becomes shallow, quick, almost panicked. When you're calm, it slows, deepens, softens. Your breath and your state of being are two sides of the same coin, and when you learn to control one, you gain mastery over the other. You're no longer a slave to your circumstances or your emotions. You become the master of your inner world. Science is finally catching up to what the ancients knew all along. Studies show that intentional breathing can lower stress, increase focus, and even rewire your brain. Techniques like diaphragmatic breathing, where you breathe deeply into your belly instead of your chest, activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body that tells you it's safe to relax, to heal, to grow. And here's the kicker. When you practice this consciously, you're not just calming your body. You're raising your vibration, aligning with higher states of awareness and possibility. But this isn't just about feeling good. It's about transformation on every level. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. When you breathe with intention, you're telling the universe, I'm ready. Ready to release fear, doubt, and resistance. Ready to step into your highest potential. Breath is the ultimate signal, the ultimate act of surrender and power combined. It says, I am here, I am present, I am open. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the rhythm of your breath as it is right now. Don't change it, just notice it. Feel the air as it enters your nostrils, cool and crisp, and leaves warm, carrying away what no longer serves you. That's the power of breath. Every inhale is an invitation. Every exhale is a release. And when you breathe with awareness, with intention, you begin to shift not just your state of mind, but the very fabric of your reality. This is the secret the great masters understood. Breath is the bridge, the doorway, the key. It connects the physical body to the infinite cosmos. It aligns the seen with the unseen. And it's always with you, ready to guide you, to elevate you, to transform you. The only question is, will you take that first conscious breath? Now imagine this. Your breath isn't just keeping you alive. It's holding the blueprint for a higher version of you. Each inhale carries potential, and each exhale lets go of what's holding you back. When you begin to breathe with intention, you tap into something extraordinary. You start to feel lighter, freer, more connected. It's like waking up from a dream and realizing you've been sleepwalking through life. That's the power of conscious breathing. It shifts you from autopilot to awareness, from limitation to expansion. And here's the truth that most people miss. Your breath is your direct link to the present moment. The past is a memory, the future is a projection. But your breath, it's happening right now, this very second. When you tune into it, you're not just calming your mind. You're anchoring yourself in the only moment that's real. And in that moment, in the stillness of the now, all things are possible. Let's talk about the resistance you feel in your life. The doubts, the fears, the invisible barriers that keep you from moving forward. Maybe you've felt stuck, like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to break through. Here's the secret. That resistance isn't out there somewhere, it's inside you. It's the voice that says, I'm not good enough, or what if I fail? But resistance is no match for the breath. When you breathe deeply, fully, intentionally, you dissolve those blocks. You tell the universe, I'm ready to let go. Try this with me. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, as if you're letting go of everything weighing you down. Feel that release. That's the power of your breath. It doesn't just nourish your body, it frees your soul. This is why ancient masters treated breathwork like a sacred art. They knew it wasn't just about oxygen. It was about prana, chi, life force energy. When you breathe consciously, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're aligning yourself with the flow of the universe, the rhythm of creation itself. And in that alignment, miracles happen. Think about the way you feel when you're in nature, standing on a mountain top or walking along the beach. Your breathing slows, your mind quiets. You feel connected, whole, alive. That's not a coincidence. It's your natural state, the way you're meant to feel all the time. But in our modern world, we've lost that connection. We rush, we stress, we forget to breathe, and in doing so, we cut ourselves off from the very source of our power. But it doesn't have to be that way. Right now, you have everything you need to reconnect, to align, to awaken. It starts with a single breath taken with intention. Because when you breathe with purpose, you're not just changing how you feel, you're changing who you are. You're shifting your vibration, your energy, your entire reality. Now let's go a little deeper. Did you know that every thought you have, every emotion you feel is tied to a specific pattern of breathing? When you're anxious, your breath becomes shallow and erratic. When you're at peace, it's slow and steady. But here's the amazing part. It works both ways. By changing your breath, you can change your thoughts, your emotions, your state of being. You can shift from fear to courage, from chaos to clarity, all with your breath. There's a reason why ancient practices like pranayama have stood the test of time. They unlock something profound within you. They remind you that you're not just a body or a mind. You're energy, vibration, consciousness. And when you align that energy with your breath, you step into a higher version of yourself. You begin to see the world differently. Colors seem brighter, sound seem clearer, guiding you toward your path. It's as if the universe is responding to your alignment, opening doors you never knew existed. But don't just take my word for it. Feel it for yourself. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and your shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes and place one hand on your heart. the other on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your belly expand. Hold the breath for a count of 4. Now exhale slowly through your mouth, feeling your belly soften. Repeat this a few times, with each breath. Notice how your mind becomes quieter, your body lighter. This is the power of the breath. Simple, yet profound. Accessible, yet transformative. And the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. You start to breathe, not just to live, but to elevate, to expand, to awaken. Your breath becomes your anchor, your guide, your portal to a higher state of being. As you begin to deepen your practice, something incredible happens. You start to notice the space between your breaths, the stillness, the pause where everything falls silent. That space is where transformation begins. It's the moment where your mind quiets and your true self steps forward. In that silence, you're no longer defined by your fears, doubts, or limitations. You are infinite, boundless, connected to everything. Every inhale becomes a declaration, I am here. Every exhale becomes a release, I am free. And in that rhythm, you discover the truth of who you are, a being of light, energy, and limitless potential. This isn't just philosophy, it's experience. When you consciously connect with your breath, you're tapping into a force that transcends the physical. You're aligning with the flow of life itself. Imagine this, a monk sitting high in the Himalayas, surrounded by snow and silence, using nothing but his breath to generate warmth. Or a yogi in India, holding their breath in perfect stillness, reaching states of consciousness that defy explanation. These aren't myths. They're examples of what's possible when you understand the true power of your breath. But you don't need to retreat to a mountaintop to experience this. You can do it right here, right now, in the middle of your life. You don't need elaborate rituals or fancy equipment. All you need is a willingness to breathe with intention, to feel the air entering your body, filling you with life, and leaving with everything you no longer need. To trust that this simple act holds the key to everything you've been searching for. Let me share a story. There was a man who struggled with fear his entire life. No matter how much he achieved, he always felt this weight, this invisible barrier holding him back. He tried everything, therapy, meditation, even medication, but nothing worked. Then one day someone taught him a simple breathing technique. At first it seemed too easy, too simple to make a difference. But as he practiced, something shifted. The fear began to dissolve. He felt lighter, freer, more alive. And for the first time he realized that the power to change his life had been within him all along. His breath became his liberation. That's the beauty of breath work. It doesn't just heal your body, it frees your mind. It dissolves the barriers between who you are and who you're meant to be. And as you continue to breathe with intention, you'll notice that your outer world begins to shift as well. Opportunities arise, relationships deepen, life flows with more ease and grace. It's not magic, it's alignment. When you align your breath, you align your energy, and when you align your energy, you align your life. You might wonder, how is this possible? How can something as simple as breathing create such profound change? The answer lies in the connection between your breath and your vibration. Every thought, every emotion, every belief you hold carries a frequency. When you're filled with fear or doubt, your vibration is low. But when you breathe deeply and consciously, you raise your vibration. You step into a state of flow where you are no longer pushing against life, but moving with it. This is where reality begins to shift. You start to notice synchronicities, those moments that feel too perfect to be random. A chance encounter leads to a new opportunity. A long-held desire suddenly comes to fruition. It's as if the universe is responding to your energy, rearranging itself to match your higher vibration. This isn't wishful thinking. It's the law of resonance. Like attracts like, and your breath is the key to tuning your energy to the frequency of the life you desire. Now let's put this into practice. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a count of 3. Now exhale slowly through your mouth. As you do, imagine releasing all the resistance, all the tension you've been carrying. Feel it leave your body with the breath. Again, inhale deeply, feeling the air fill every cell of your being. Hold it for 3 seconds, and as you exhale, imagine yourself stepping into a new reality, one filled with peace, clarity, and possibility. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Your breath becomes a tool, a companion, a guide. It's with you in moments of stress, bringing calm. It's with you in moments of doubt, bringing clarity. And it's with you in moments of transformation, guiding you to the next level of your journey. This is why the ancient masters revered breath as sacred. They knew it wasn't just about survival, it was about awakening, about becoming fully alive, fully present, fully aligned with the truth of who you are. And now, that truth is within your reach. All it takes is a single breath, taken with awareness, to begin the journey. As you continue to explore the power of your breath, you'll start to notice something extraordinary. It's not just your inner world that changes. It's your outer world, too. Relationships that once felt strained begin to soften. Challenges that seemed insurmountable start to feel manageable. It's as if your breath isn't just calming your mind, but reshaping your reality. And that's exactly what it's doing. When you breathe deeply and consciously, you're sending a signal to the universe. You're saying, I'm ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I'm ready to step into my power. The universe responds to energy, to vibration. And your breath is the most direct way to align your energy with the life you want to create. Think about the moments in your life when everything felt in flow. Maybe it was a time when you accomplished something you never thought possible, or when you felt a deep connection with someone. In those moments, your breath was in harmony with your energy. You weren't holding your breath, waiting for the next disaster. You were open, aligned, present. That's the power of conscious breathing. It brings you into alignment with the natural flow of life, where miracles can happen. Let's take this a step further. Imagine you're facing a difficult situation. Maybe it's a tough conversation, a decision you're unsure about, or an overwhelming sense of uncertainty. Instead of reacting out of fear or doubt, pause and take a deep breath. Feel the air as it fills your lungs, grounding you in the present moment. With each inhale, imagine yourself drawing in clarity and courage. With each exhale, release the fear and doubt that no longer serve you. Notice how your perspective begins to shift, how solutions you couldn't see before start to come into focus. This isn't just a mental exercise, it's a vibrational shift. When you breathe with intention, you're not just calming your nervous system, you're aligning your energy with the frequency of solutions, possibilities, and growth. You're stepping out of the chaos of the mind and into the wisdom of the heart, where your true power resides. The ancient masters understood this. That's why they used breath not just for physical health but for spiritual awakening. They knew that breath was the bridge between the body and the soul, between the human and the divine. And they left us a roadmap, a set of practices designed to guide us back to our true selves. One of the most powerful techniques is the humming breath, also known as bee breath. This practice is simple yet profound. It uses the vibrations of sound to align your energy and calm your mind. Here's how it works. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and your eyes closed. Place your thumbs gently on your ears, closing them off, and rest your fingertips lightly on your face. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, hum like a bee. Feel the vibration resonate through your entire being. Continue this for a few minutes and notice how the vibrations quiet your mind and bring you into a state of peace. This is more than just a relaxation technique. It's a way of tuning your vibration to a higher frequency. It's like dialing into a radio station of clarity, calm, and connection. And the more you practice, the more you'll notice its effects, not just in your meditation, but in your daily life. Now, let's talk about resistance. You know that feeling of pushing against something, of trying so hard to make something happen only to feel like you're hitting a wall. That's resistance. It's the invisible force that holds you back, that whispers, "You can't," when your soul knows you can. But here's the thing about resistance. It's no match for your breath. When you breathe deeply and fully, you dissolve resistance. You move from struggle to flow, from effort to ease. Try this. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale. As you hold the breath, imagine all the resistance you've been carrying. Fear, doubt, frustration. Now, as you exhale, let it all go. Visualize it leaving your body with the breath, dissipating into the air. Repeat this a few times and feel the lightness, the freedom, the space it creates within you. That's the power of breath. It doesn't just move it creates space for new possibilities, new beginnings, new realities. And this isn't just about solving problems or achieving goals. It's about awakening to the truth of who you are. It's about remembering that you are not separate from the universe. You are a part of it. And your breath is the thread that connects you to the infinite. Every inhale is a reminder of your connection to the divine. Every exhale is a release, a surrender to the flow of life. When you breathe consciously, you're not just changing how you feel, you're changing how you show up in the world. You become more present, more open, more aligned with your highest self, and the world responds to that energy. Doors open, opportunities arise, synchronicities guide you. It's not magic, it's the natural result of being in alignment with the flow of life. As you begin to live with this awareness, you'll notice that even the simplest moments take on a new richness. A walk in the park becomes a meditation. A conversation with a loved one becomes a sacred exchange of energy. Even the act of sitting quietly, observing your breath, feels like a doorway into something vast and infinite. This is what it means to raise your consciousness. It's not about escaping reality. It's about deepening your experience of it. It's about seeing the extraordinary. Now let's go even deeper. What if I told you that your breath is the key to shifting dimensions? This isn't science fiction, it's spiritual science. Your breath holds the power to move you from one state of being to another, to dissolve the illusion of separation and connect you with the infinite. When you breathe with intention, you're not just changing how you feel, you're stepping into a new vibration, a new reality. Think about it. Every breath you take is a cycle, a rhythm, a flow. It mirrors the cycles of the universe, the ebb and flow of tides, the rise and fall of the sun, the constant expansion and contraction of creation itself. And just as the universe is in a constant state of change, so are you. With every conscious breath, you're inviting transformation, expansion, growth. You're aligning yourself with the natural rhythm of life, where change is not something to embrace. This is the secret to shifting your reality. It's not about forcing change or trying to control every detail. It's about aligning your energy with the flow of the universe and letting life unfold from that place of harmony. Your breath is the bridge that makes this possible. It's the tool that allows you to release the past, embrace the present, and create the future, all in the same moment. Let's try a simple exercise. Close your eyes and imagine the version of yourself that you want to become. The version of you who is confident, aligned, and at peace. Now take a deep inhale and imagine drawing that energy into your body. Hold it for a moment, feeling it integrate with every cell of your being. As you exhale, release anything that doesn't align with this vision. Doubt, fear, resistance. With every breath, feel yourself becoming more and more aligned with this higher version of you. This is the power of breath. It doesn't just connect you to the present moment. It connects you to your highest potential. It reminds you that you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, breathing itself into existence. And as you practice this, something beautiful happens. You stop trying to control life, and instead, you begin to flow with it. You realize that you don't have to push or force or struggle, you just have to breathe and allow. This is the essence of surrender, not giving up but letting go of resistance and trusting the flow of life. It's in this state of surrender that miracles happen, that realities shift, that you step into the fullness of who you are. But don't just take my word for it, test it for yourself. The next time you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or disconnected, pause and take a deep breath. Feel the air entering your body, filling you with life. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale, let go of everything that's weighing you down. Repeat this a few times and notice the shift. Notice how your mind quiets, your body relaxes, your spirit feels lighter. This is the power of breath, simple yet profound, ordinary yet extraordinary. The truth is, you don't need to search outside yourself for answers. Everything you need is already within you, carried on the rhythm of your breath. Every inhale is an invitation to go deeper. Every exhale is a release, a surrender, a letting go. And when you breathe with this awareness, you're not just living, you're awakening. You're stepping into the truth of who you are, a being of infinite potential, connected to the flow of all creation. As you breathe consciously, consistently, you'll start to notice that life itself begins to feel like a dance. The ups and downs, the twists and turns. They're no longer obstacles, but part of the rhythm, the flow. You stop resisting and start moving with the music, trusting that every step is leading you exactly where you're meant to be. And in this state of trust, of flow, you realize something profound. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, expressing itself through breath, through energy, through life. You are the stillness and the movement, the inhale and the exhale, the wave and the ocean. You are infinite, eternal, whole. This is the gift of breath. It reminds you of who you are. It grounds you in the present moment, while opening the door to infinite possibilities. It connects you to the divine, to the flow of life, to the truth of your being. And it's always with you, waiting to guide you, to elevate you, to transform you. So take a breath, feel it, embrace it. Let it carry you into the fullness of your potential, because the power to raise your consciousness, to shift your reality, to awaken to the truth of who you are, it's been with you all along, flowing through every inhale and every exhale. All you have to do is breathe. Now that you've experienced the power of your breath, the question is, what will you do with it? Will you let this knowledge remain just an idea, or will you use it to transform your life? Every breath is an opportunity, a choice, to step into alignment, to embrace your highest self, to live with intention. And the best part? You don't need anything outside of yourself to begin. You already have everything you need within you. Think of your breath as your constant companion, your guide through the ever-changing landscape of life. It's there in moments of joy, amplifying your gratitude. It's there in moments of challenge, grounding you in strength. And it's there in the quiet spaces in between, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Your breath connects you to something greater, something infinite, a universal rhythm that has no beginning and no end. As you go about your day, pay attention to your breath. Notice its rhythm, its depth, its flow. When you find yourself rushing, stressed, or overwhelmed, pause and take a deep breath. Feel its calming power. Let it remind you to slow down, to return to the present moment, to align with the truth of who you are. In this simple act, you'll discover that peace isn't something you find, it's something you create, one breath at a time. And this is just the beginning. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Your breath becomes a doorway to higher states of consciousness, a bridge to the infinite. You begin to live in harmony with the flow of life, trusting that every inhale and exhale is perfectly timed, perfectly aligned. You no longer feel the need to control or force or resist. Instead, you flow, you align, you awaken. The ancient masters understood this truth. They knew that the breath was more than just air. It was life force, energy, spirit. It was the key to unlocking the deepest mysteries of existence. And now that key is in your hands. It's been with you all along, waiting for you to discover its power. So here is your invitation. Take a moment right now to close your eyes and breathe. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fill your lungs, nourishing your body, energizing your spirit. Hold it for a moment, and as you exhale, let go of anything that no longer serves you. Repeat this a few times and feel the shift, the peace, the clarity, the connection. This is your power. This is your truth. Your breath is your anchor, your guide, your portal to the infinite. It's the fastest way to raise your consciousness, to shift your reality, to awaken to the truth of who you are. And it's always with you, ready to guide you, to elevate you, to transform you. All you have to do is breathe. As you continue on your journey, remember this: you are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, breathing itself into existence. Every inhale is a reminder of your connection to the divine. Every exhale is a release, a surrender, a letting go. In this rhythm, you find your truth, your power, your infinite potential. So take a deep breath and step into the life that's waiting for you. The life that's aligned with your highest self, your deepest dreams, your truest purpose. It's all possible. It's all within reach. And it all begins with a single breath.